Jesus of Nazareth here, talking to you through my good friend Demetrius, known on earth as Speaker Gerald Polley, who is a faithful servant of God and is now campaigning for the presidency of the United States. God is trying to make this Christmas season one of the most blessed that has ever been, except for my birth. That is why I am sending these Thanksgiving greetings and telling you how thankful the kingdom of God is for the blessings that mankind has poured down upon us. We are more powerful than we have ever been before. The energy in the kingdom of God has gone over 100%, and we are giving that excess energy to our neighbors to empower them, because they are helping us in this great struggle to save mankind. This is one of the most blessed times that has ever existed. That God is asking my dearest friend to try to become the leader of one of the greatest nations in the world, and to guide that nation to do God's good, is one of the greatest wonders that has ever occurred. And I ask the American people to support this effort. This is a glorious Thanksgiving. This is a Thanksgiving that we never expected. We have come back from a time when the earth was actually dying, when mankind was beginning to perish, and now we are more powerful than we have ever been before, and we want to use that power for the good of man. And having Speaker Gerald Polley in the White House will enable us to use that power like we have never used it before. For this is a man that will strive to do good for everyone. The troops fighting in Iraq will be blessed, and they will be happy, and this will be one of the greatest Christmases they have ever had, because they will know there is someone in Washington that is protecting them and is protecting their families and protecting their properties, while they are fighting and protecting the United States and fighting the battle of the kingdom of God. I ask for your help. I ask for your support in this great struggle to defeat the creatures of darkness that would destroy my church and destroy mankind by sodomizing God's children. This must come to an end, and Demetrius will put it to an end. He will stop it. He will use every power at his disposal to stop it. And he has the power of God. Every time Demetrius sends out a message, the angels of God go with it, the angelic messengers, and they touch every person that is receiving it and tell them, hear and believe. This is a messenger of God. This is one that truly has God's power. I ask you in this time of thanksgiving to listen to those angels, to hear those angels, and receive the power that God is sending you, and receive the man that is carrying God's power. The Pope is coming to the United States. I so much wish that when he comes, I can greet him in this body using Demetrius's physical form and try to convince him to change some of the policies of the church that are hurting so many. I would love to have this meeting, but if that cannot be accepted, I would like to have the Pope greet Demetrius as one of God's sacred messengers and to hear what he has to say. These are very important times, and I ask all the people of the world, not just to the United States, to rally to Demetrius and support him. For Demetrius is God's candidate. Demetrius is God's power. And right now, we need one in this world that has God's power.